Hey guys, Seth here with Cross Jeep. Today we're going to be doing a walk around our 2022 Jeep Compass Limited in the red edition. This vehicle's in very good condition. There's a little bit of scrapes in the paint up here, a little bit of chipping right there. It is that limited red edition, meaning that everything on the vehicle is red, including the badging trim. You do have your keyless entry on your front doors, your blind spot monitoring with cross path detection, adaptive cruise control, and active lane management. This vehicle has not been through a cleanup yet. It will get fully detailed inside and out. Very good condition, very cool car. Of course, brand new tires on it and a fresh oil change from our service team. This was obviously a pet-owned vehicle. And with these Compasses, you do have multiple levels for these rears. Now, you do get this Mopar tire service kit, which is your spare tire. You do not have a full-size spare. But with the adjustable platform here, of course, you have 3 different settings. The top one has it flush with the tailgate. This lowest one gives you another about 5 inches of storage. And then having one more up gives you roughly about 3 inches more of storage from its highest position. And then, of course, you can bring it all the way back up here to its highest setting and have that nice flush storage with it. Now, with these Compasses, you can also fold down these back seats, giving you a little bit more room. If you're to do that, you grab this handle right here, you pull it, and it releases the seat. Now, the seat in front of it's a little bit too far back, but at this height on the rear panel, these seats will fold down flush to it. Taking a look in the passenger seat here, you have your manually adjusting seat on the passenger side with your heated leather seat. It is electric seats on the driver's side. Nice leather trim on the inside of this vehicle with that limited red edition, as well as that nice big touchscreen. No other damage on the outside of the vehicle except for that front panel on the driver's side. And of course, all that hair is going to be cleaned up with our detail crew. There's a little bit of a nick right here on the vehicle as well. And once again, looking in the driver's side here, I'm going to go ahead and step in and do a little bit of a tour of all the features of this vehicle. Now, this vehicle does have remote start with your powered seats, or power heated seats, as well as heated steering wheel. And of course, we do have our adaptive cruise control and our active lane management here. And being a used vehicle, this vehicle does currently have 28,253 miles on it. You do have your auto headlights down here in the corner. You do also have your powered side mirrors with that blind spot monitoring and defrosting side mirrors as well. And these vehicles do have driver profiles on our center screen here. You can have up to 5 different profiles. And going through all the features of this, currently it is on a personalized profile, but you can have a fully customized setup home screen with multiple different pages and widgets. We also have our audio here with AM, FM, Sirius XM, as well as Bluetooth and Apple CarPlay and wired audio connections. Next up, we have our comfort tab. Now, this is where we're going to be controlling all of the AC from, with where it's going to be blowing, the temperature with your dual zone AC, as well as your auto AC and your front and rear defrosters with your max AC. You do also have your seat controls here with your heated seats and steering wheel. Next up, we have our phone tab. Now, we don't currently have a device connected, but this is where you would see your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. After that, we have our vehicle tab. Now, with the vehicle tab, you do have both your settings, so you can go through your profile settings, as well as all of your other custom settings, including that active lane management, blind spot, and emergency braking. And we have our controls where we can view our rear view camera at any point in time with our zoom in to attach a tow hook. After that, we have our apps page. Now, the apps page is going to show you everything that you can select in the vehicle, including your recents, categories, and all. And this is going to be every single option you have or button to press in this Compass. And you also have in this top corner, at any point in time, you can press that and adjust the temperature settings and turn on your heated seats or steering wheel. Now, coming down from the screen here, we have our auto stop start, our traction control, and our active lane management with our hazards, we do have our AC vent control here. A little bit further down, we've got our radio control with our volume, our mute, our dual zone AC buttons, as well as the AC on, our fan speed on and off. We've got our front and rear defrosters, our recirculate, and our mode. A little bit below that, we have our USB-C to plug in to connect to the radio. We got a little bit of storage space in here. Our gear select, our electric parking brake, and our select terrain. Now what this is this allows the vehicle to change how the traction control works in the 4x4 settings to give you a little bit more safety and stability in snow, sand, and mud. You also have your 4-wheel drive locker. And once again, this vehicle has not been through cleanup, but we have both of our cup holders here, as well as our adjustable armrest for our center console, and a nice little amount of storage space here below that. Coming back over to the left side here, we have our auto up and down windows for our front, our manual up and down, or auto down windows and manual up windows in the rear, as well as our window lock and our door locks with our side mirror adjusters, and our headlight knob with our ambient lighting and our dashboard lighting here. Looking up at the top, we've got our massive sun visor with our little vanity mirror with lights. And then looking at the steering wheel here, we do have a few options. So starting off with our center dashboard, we've got our speedometer, which you can change from miles per hour to kilometers an hour. We've got our vehicle info that includes things like our tire pressure, coolant temp, trans temp, oil temp, and our battery voltage. After that, we have our driver assist, which includes our adaptive cruise control and our distance for it, as well as our active lane management and our traction control. After that, we do have our fuel economy. Currently, we're getting 20.8 in this vehicle, and it will show you your current mileage while you're driving as well. After that, we got our trip info, where you can see how this vehicle was last driven, with an average over the 28,000 miles of its life, getting 23 mpg. After that, we have our stop start, our audio, our messages, and our screen setup, where we can fully customize the screen for us. And then our settings for the vehicle settings. You do have your auto rain sensing wipers with our variable intermittent speeds for both front and rear windshield wipers. But they did just put on new windshield wipers on this vehicle with that fresh oil change and that 75-point inspection, making sure this vehicle is completely safe to be back out on the road. Overall, this is an amazing little SUV. A great family car, and of course, as you saw, a great dog car. With those 3 honks, that vehicle is telling me the keys have left the vehicle, but it is still running. I wanted to say thank you all so much for choosing Cross, taking this walk around with me, and I hope you have an amazing day.